$10 billion. That's the scale of President Mahama's Big Push program, an ambitious plan to turn Ghana into one giant construction site. Some have even compared this kind of bold vision to what Singapore did during its rise. But what exactly does it mean for Ghana? In this video, we will break it down in 7 clear points, where President Mahama himself explains everything. At the heart of this program is a pledge to move beyond speeches and deliver real results. Mahama frames this as a covenant with the good people of Ghana.
In 2020, when I ran again for president, the manifesto that we put forward to the people of Ghana included this same program we call the Big Push. The World Bank had estimated that Ghana suffers a deficit of $1.5 billion every year in infrastructure investment, especially in the road sector. And so the idea of the Big Push was to set aside and prioritize investment into the infrastructure sector, especially in roads. And so in 2020, in our manifesto, you would have seen the Big Push, and we said that we're going to invest $2 billion every year in infrastructure, especially in roads. Unfortunately, we did not win that election. And so the Big Push remained a dream yet to be born. By the grace of God, in 2024, the people of Ghana gave NDC the mandate. And that gave rebirth to the Big Push program. And so it is a manifesto promise upon which the people of Ghana voted for us in 2024. Indeed, I remember when I went to the palace of one of our traditional rulers during the campaign. And he told me, he said, President Mahama, we will vote for you. But if we vote for you, if you don't do anything else, just fix all the roads in Ghana for us, and we'll be satisfied. And so that had stuck in my head since.
This is not about one region, it's national in scale. 16 regions, 261 districts, all slated to feel the impact. In Singapore, a small island could be connected end to end. Ghana's challenge is much larger, but the ambition is similar. No community is left behind.
And so from January 7th, we've been packaging, designing road projects across the length and breadth of the country. The Big Push touches all the 16 regions in this country. Every region is going to benefit from its share of the Big Push programs.
The plan has 2 phases. First, link the regional capitals, then connect all 261 districts. It's a step-by-step approach to open up the country's economy.
Now somebody will ask, what's the criteria for choosing those projects? Our first priority was to take roads that connect one regional capital to another. We believe that it should be easy for people to travel from one capital to another capital. So it should be easy for people to travel from Accra to the capital of the Volta region. It should be easy for people to travel from Accra to the capital of the Cape Coast Central region. It should be easy for people to travel from the Upper West capital, Wa, to the Upper East capital, Bolgatanga. So that was our first priority. Then our second priority was to select roads that link district to district. We have 261 districts in Ghana. And so we believe that districts that are adjoining should have good roads linking their district capitals to each other. Then the third priority was to give priority to food producing areas and industrial manufacturing areas. So we selected all the food growing areas, major food growing areas in the country, and we looked at the roads in those areas and we targeted them and added them to the Big Push. So that has been the criteria with which we have selected the roads. Today's sword cutting is the first, but we're going to cut sword in 5 different areas to mark the start of the whole Big Push program.
Infrastructure is more than steel and concrete. It is jobs. Mahama has promised to use local contractors, which will employ Ghanaian youth, train them, and build local skills. If done correctly, this 10 billion push could create tens of thousands of opportunities in the country.
We've gone through a very rigorous procedure to choose the contractors who will work on the big push projects. And that is because we believe that quality and speed is important. And so we've gone through all the contractors. We've looked at their capacity. Does he have an asphalt plant? How many asphalt plants does he have? Does he have enough dump trucks to be able to move the gravel? Does he have enough graders to spread it? Does he have enough rollers to compact the road? The quality of a road depends on compaction. If you compact it well and you put the bitumen on it, the road will last forever. But in some cases, contractors are in a hurry, so they just compact the sub-base loosely and then they put the quota on it. In a few months, when heavy trucks pass on it, before you see the road is failing, is sinking. We don't want that in the big push. So, majority of the contractors selected for the big push are Ghanaian contractors, because we believe that we must build the capacity of our own contractors. We believe in the performance and ingenuity of the Ghanaian contractor. And so, several of our contractors have the same capacity as any foreign contractor. And so that is how we have selected them. There are a few wheelbarrow contractors who have come to me. Oh, I hear they're distributing projects under the big push. I want one. I said, my friend, this is not for wheelbarrow contractors. You are my friend, but I won't give you because it's not for wheelbarrow contractors. And so we also have selected a few foreign contractors, because before we came into office, some of the contractors had been given active contracts, and the contracts had not been terminated. And so what we've done is, even though those projects were ongoing, we have repackaged them and added them to the big push so that we can continue them and finish them quickly.
Mahama insists on speed. Each contractor is capped at 24 months to finish their share. That sense of urgency is what made places like Singapore stand out. And it's the same discipline Ghana now wants to apply. For decades, some regions have felt left behind. The Volta region in particular suffered from neglected and abandoned roads. Mahama promises that this time no region will be forgotten. The big push is not just about roads. It includes new rails corridors and multi-purpose dams, a broader ecosystem designed to power trade, transport, and energy.
But next year, we're adding other sectors to the big push. And these include the health sectors, this includes the education sector, it includes the agriculture sector and agribusiness, and it also includes the sports sector. So under agribusiness, we're going to build irrigation systems for all year-round farming. One of the reasons why we're not able to achieve food security is we farm for 6 months of the year, and then we sit at home for another 6 months. We want to transition so that when we plant and harvest, we plant again and harvest all year round. That's when we can assure food security for Ghana. Roads are important to any economy in transformation. If you go into history, America became America because of the road and rail network that they built early across the whole country, connecting the West Coast to the East Coast. That is when America opened up. We need to open up our country with roads, railways, aviation travel, so that we can push our economic transformation forward. And so this is the start of our economic transformation, by opening out our country, building quality roads so that people can move freely and goods and services can leave the farms and get to the market on time without becoming perishable.
So, 7 pillars, a national promise, a phased plan, jobs for the youth, strict deadlines, equity for neglected regions, and a vision that goes beyond rules. Ghana is aiming for its own leap forward, the kind of leap that once transformed Singapore. But the question is, can we deliver? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Sheriff Haruna, and this is AS1 Report. Have a joyful life and see you in the next one. Mackerel.